So, what's at the stop sign? It's not a stop sign. It's an octagon. Yeah? No. Look closer.
Ramen Jawadi. Look, my stand back.
Roman Jumanji.
Roman
Jumanji.
It survived for that long.
I mean,
Fuck.
the only reason I might be skeptical of that is because there is a D in it, but I'm thinking of like the Django pronunciation.
Why don't you look up pronunciation?
I'll say that sounds like it. Jawadi.
Jawadi. I think it's Jawadi.
Like the same way you pronounce
Jawadi.
Django.
Oh, there's a D in the pronunciation, so it might be Ramen Jawadi.
Let me...
Jawadi.
or rather, I can just look it up. Anyway, welcome back to
Welcome back, JPEG!
He's Joe.
I'm Joe.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Matt.
What a disaster.
Indeed.
I'm sorry if we pronounced that name wrong many, many times while trying to act like we're actually saying it correctly.
But, you know, this is the train. All its inhabitants.
Great.
Welcome aboard. All passengers with CQ8 devices can press X to display the deep sea metro map.
How you spell? Oh, Ramin.
Ramin. It might be Ramin. God damn it! I tried to open it with confidence. I'm a failure.
I'm going to go to the next level, or which one is...
I got it.
Okay, cool. It's Persian.
Yeah.
Persian. And you see that there's a difference in levels. Like this one has me using one of the ultimate abilities, the baller.
Okay.
Or pronounce it baller.
Oh, cool.
I am unlimited uses of it.
Nice. Nice. So it's the ball shine levels from Mario Galaxy.
Yes, honestly, I didn't think of that.
Yeah. Those levels.
Very similar.
Yeah. I feel like those levels get a bad rap. I like.
Wait, which levels again?
The spinning ball levels. The shine. I forget what the name is, but the ball with the shine in the middle of it, or the star in the middle of it from Mario Galaxy.
Okay, I thought you were talking about it like it was from Odyssey, and I was like, that's not an Odyssey.
No, it's Galaxy.
I don't like those very much, but
I like one of them
terrible.
a lot.
I don't like them a lot. I don't hate them as much as other people, but I don't think they're particularly.
No, that's fair. I think they're okay. They're a decently good gimmick. I really like the one where you're Ice Mario and you're creating platforms as you're doing it, and that one's really cool.
That's true. I have this recorded by a Persian person, which the name is apparently Persian.
Yes. Ramin Javadi. Okay, so the D is silent. So I was saying it more correctly than once before, but I was doing the most American version of it possible.
Yeah. It is cool.
Okay.
We're trying to pronounce this gentleman's name correctly.
Yes.
It is a language that we are not very familiar with, and we apologize.
Yes. He's a very good composer.
Absolutely, he's bumping right now.
Oh yeah.
He's probably one of the biggest non-dedicated film composers.
Non-dedicated?
I mean, because he does, his biggest stuff is
television.
Television, yeah.
Yes.
He's like the go-to guy for like HBO stuff.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Game of Thrones, but I've heard the Sigaros track that Ramin did with them, with their version of Raise a Castamere.
Oh yeah.
Sigaros is one of my favorite. It was a favorite of mine, especially when I first started getting into one. Yeah. Look at how much quicker that one was. Roll out.
Now that you mentioned that all the levels have song lyric references, it is blowing my mind.
Yeah, I went through it and I was like, oh wow, I would say
Deep Sea Metro. What was that level's name?
Deep Sea Metro Map. This is the Metro Map. That level is Rollout Station. Roll out.
Ludicrous.
Oh, that's awesome. What was up?
Was up 8-ball station. So there are a couple of them with an 8-ball, and all of the names are named after the things an 8-ball would say, like Science Point DS, like Ask Again Later type thing.
Okay.
They all say that. They're either 80s references, like to references to an 8-ball or something like that, or references to the Magic 8-ball, or references to like music. They're not all music. Like I would say probably half of them are.
Okay, that's cool. The fact that the first one's a fucking Radiohead reference.
Yeah, it's really weird. That's the very
That's
first
crazy. Like they're
Oh boy, this is
they're
gonna take a
popular
little
amongst
getting
like
used to.
music nerds and like some mainstream stuff.
one. No, I don't think they're that indie.
Okay.
Radiohead is popular enough that you could say to any person Radiohead, and they might not know the song, but they would know who you're talking about.
I guess like
Yeah, come on, man. They're big. They're big. They
That's
might not
true,
be
okay.
listened to by a lot of mainstream.
most people
all the
know
time.
who they are.
Most
They just
people
don't know
radio.
their music.
They know
in
that
way.
Radiohead is supposed to be important.
There you go.
Most people know that.
There you go.
Their music just isn't super palatable to
Right.
everybody.
That is very true.
Not a quality thing. It's just some people are like
Style
eh,
thing.
Yeah, not my thing.
Yes.
Oh, that I almost lost my shit. Oh, then test failed.
Oh gosh.
Test failed.
Test failed. Get ready to hear that phrase a lot.
Test failed.
Test failed.
Test failed.
It's cool. It's cool.
He don't buy. Yeah, he do.
Get your fucking dog.
Get your fucking dog.
Oh, you don't like it.
Yeah, he do. Yes, you do.
I don't know who that guy is, but I saw him recently in a Sprite commercial.
I think it's just Big from Vine. As far as I know.
So,
It's Vince Staples.
I'm about to look at tape.
I knew because you always talk about that Vince Staples Sprite commercial.
Who, me?
Yeah, you've talked about it several times. Vince Staples recently took a relatively controversial stance recently.
A stance? A stance.
Yes, he did. He happened to take a relatively controversial stance lately.
What did he say this time?
He said that dubs are better than subs.
Did he actually?
Yes, he actually did.
God damn it!
And people were fucking losing their shit.
Oh my god,
Because he was talking about dubs or because he was talking about anime?
No, because they was saying that dubs were better than subs.
Oh no!
Oh no!
This is gonna be a little tricky for me because I'm not used to playing it this way.
Okay. Oh, you don't use motion controls?
Yeah.
I am sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
They do it.
Oh, it's
with
cool.
me
It's
and
cool.
Adam's
It's cool.
Shitty aim.
To be in his defense, my favorite anime, I prefer. I have never watched the sub. I only watched the dub of it.
Well, I don't think.
But that's also a very certain circumstance because it literally takes place in America.
Let me just say, I don't think dub versus sub is like as big a deal as people make it out to be. One of the things that a lot of people do and they get really intense over is like subbing, or rather, they say like dubbing is censorship because it has to be censored by like the English translators and changed in the language. I mean, it's not. It's
not untrue, but
it is a form of
It's not
censorship.
as true as it's not as extreme or as true as they make it out to be.
But the thing is, like, to translate a subtitle into English is in itself a form of... You're not getting the exact original intent of the author.
Right.
Because some things can't be expressed in English the way they can be in Japanese.
Right.
That being
Like
said...
like Natsukashi.
Yeah.
Well, there's no American
Natsukashi.
equivalent.
I don't think that's entirely true, but in a subtle way, because in American, you could say nostalgic and people would kind of get what you're saying. Like, it's not a direct translation, but if you say something like, oh, this is so nostalgic, somebody would get the same general kind of vibe in English that you would get if you were Japanese. You're like, Natsukashi.
But Natsukashi is also the feel. But you have to say it with a certain feeling in order for it to work for Natsukashi.
Yeah, Natsukashi is a much more, like,
Specific.
specific...
Forward variation on expression of nostalgic feeling. You have to push it in there?
Okay, I thought I was gonna push it. I'm sorry, like I thought I was gonna make it bounce, which is the same thing I happened when I first played this.
Okay.
It's cool. But no, like I don't really have a strong side. I like to watch some stuff dubbed because it's convenient.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, like I've watched a lot of stuff, particularly if it's not available in a dub. I'll watch it subbed. Like,
oh yeah.
I can see, like, I've seen dubs that I like more than subs, and I've seen subs that I like more than dubs. Like, and it's
Case by case basis.
Yeah, it really is. Like, and that's really all there is to it for me. And I don't really get that intense about it.
No, yeah.
I will say more so now than I have been because I listen or watch more anime than I used to. I get a lot more that feeling of like, oh, you don't quite get the same, like, understanding of what's supposed to be, like, the tone that's supposed to be expressed if you watch it dubbed. Because now that I've watched, like, quite a few anime in, like, both dubbed and subbed, there is definitely some stuff that kind of gets lost in translation in terms of tone and stuff.
Okay.
Sometimes. It happens, but I don't think it's that big a deal. I think it's honestly more about the person who cares about it.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's really any reason it has to be as big of an argument as it is.
Yeah, I also think among all things else, Vince Staples is also, he's expressing his opinion, but he's also saying it specifically to be a shit talker.
Oh, definitely.
He is totally a shit talker.
One of the things, though, that he did say, which was really funny, he's like, all you people on that fucking subs are better than dub shit. I bet y'all want to watch your fucking Pokemon in Japanese.
God, that's a goddamn statement.
It was so funny.
Oh my god.
I'll pass this off.
You're
Back
gonna
to
say,
Adam.
psh, psh, psh. You win.
You win!
The commercial's over.
But for me, when it comes to subs
Oh,
and dubs,
Matt, real quick.
Oh, you've now unlocked 2 lines. You can view them on the Deep Sea Metro map. Stations marked with the echo location thingy contain one of the 4 fangs. Seek them out. I'd like to offer you a reward for finding this new line. Please pay me a visit.
Okay, so every time you unlock a new line... Oh.
Matt.
Oh, by the way, while you've been out there passing tests, Captain Cuttlefish had some time on his hands, so we've been chatting with him.
He's been talking some sick bars, yo.
We thought you might be interested, so we made the chat log available to you.
That chat log, I don't know for sure if we'll do it on air, but that chat log is so funny.
Yes.
And
Okay.
it ends up bringing like a really like solid little like character arc through the story.
Okay.
Take a look sometime.
Oh god, they're everywhere.
Yeah, but every time you get once you get to new areas, new like deep sea creatures will show up on the map. But every time you find a new line, he will give you like a small amount of credits that you can use for new stations.
Okay, so I'll talk to him real quick then.
Yeah.
As a reward for arriving at a new line, allow me to grant you some CQ points.
Yeah.
Just
Please
fucking
accept
flips
these
you on the
500.
floor.
Yeah.
Basics of
Okay.
CQC.
So Matt, what were you saying about dub and sub?
So it usually depends on like which version do I see first.
Honestly, yeah. For
Yeah.
me, a big part of it is what do I see first. That's usually what I'll stick to. I don't think I can't really recall anything I've turned around on completely.
Yeah.
I haven't watched Gurren Lagann in Japanese yet, but a lot of people say the Japanese one is super good. I watched Kill la Kill in Japanese first, and the English one is a little off to me because I watched it in Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really a case-by-case basis for me as well.
Okay, so go this way first, you think? Go
Wherever.
Should I go to the blinking dot?
Yes, that is your goal to get to that.
Does anything about that title seem interesting?
Pop Rock?
Pop Rock.
Yeah.
Did you see the blurb though?
What was the... Oh, I didn't see the blurb, no.
As 50 yellow balloons go by.
God damn it!
There's no balloons.
909, sick love balloons.
99 red balloons.
Is it 99 red balloons or 99 red love balloons?
Might be red.
Because I think that fits the tempo of it. Because 99 in German has an extra syllable.
It's about
99.
well, also red. Oh yeah.
99 love balloons.
Yeah.
Use
It's about weapons of mass
Sorry,
destruction.
I didn't mean
It's
that.
cool.
It's what?
It's about weapons of mass destruction.
The
The song came out like in the Cold War, and I believe it's actually about like.
And she's a German singer.
Yeah.
In Germany during the Cold War. Anyway, Matt, keep going with the line.
It's almost like she was in Germany in the height of the Cold War.
Rip.
Yeah.
Recommended weapons have been given the Kamabo course seal of approval.
So
Kaibacore.
Yeah.
Kaibacorp.
Kaibacorp.
Yugi.
I'm
I'm
Brock.
Each test differs based on which weapon is used. Good luck.
So you can choose this one?
Yep.
A one-woman man's what I wanna be,
The
but there's
recommended
two
weapon is
perfect
usually
girls
the
for
easiest one
me.
to go with.
Huh?
The recommended weapon is usually the easiest
Yeah, when
one
it
to
puts
go
you on the
with.
recommended, so normally the amount of credits you get is somewhat conducive to the difficulty of the stage.
So if you go for something cheaper, it'll be harder?
Usually, as far as I know. I don't know if there's really that much correlation, but the number one thing you should know, if a weapon has the recommended thing, I believe that is because the game believes that will be the easiest one to complete a stage with.
Okay.
Oh, okay, this one's a little tricky.
Oh, great!
It's
Adam,
not too bad.
I think Adam, usually when we go for the recommended thing, ittle be the easiest way to go.
No.
Oh, Adam,
weapon.
you're fucked.
I meant the stage. The stage.
I know. I was just fucking. It was just the way it paced out was really funny.
You mentioned Brock's voice actor, and there's like a series of Pokemon albums, like To Be a Master. There's another like sequel album that came out around the Johto time, and there's this weird song on it that Brock sings, and it's about him being in love with both Officer Jenny and Nurse Joy.
Oh, gross.
And he just sings between them. It's like, Jenny, oh Jenny, Joy, oh Joy. A one-woman man's what I wanna be, but there's two perfect girls for me. And it's
I
so
remember
weird.
this
It's
song.
so
Holy
weird.
shit.
It's so weird. And it's like a weird, like rockabilly type style. It's so weird.
A one-woman man's what I wanna be, but I can always try. No, fuck
think
it.
I
I didn't-
had
A one-woman's man's what I wanna be, but I'm a product of toxic masculinity.
Oh, too real.
A one-woman man's what I wanna be, but I'll try some polyamory.
That's nice though. That's nice. That's the less controversial. I like that. Let's go with that one. That's
I'll
nice.
try some
That's the positive
polyamory.
version.
That's the positive spin. That's the positive.
I'm so happy I made that work. I'm proud of talking masculinity.
I thought of a way to like actually work it out earlier, but I thought of like a shitty, dumb like rap lyric earlier, just like something along the lines of like, you're talking all this shit, you think you're better than you are, you think that you're world class, but you ain't even world star.
Oh.
All right,
Someone's gonna use that at some point, Matt.
Probably. Somebody, I'm sure somebody has
Something
put that on a
effect.
mixtape somewhere.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And they hand it to you with oven mitts, and they're like, careful, it's hot. I want to see somebody hustling on the street, tossing out their mixtape, just like, oh, it's fire. like they just have like a fire extinguisher, they're like, hey, here you go, it's fire.
If somebody did that to me, I'd have to listen to it.
I can only afford to give out one fire extinguisher. Those are surprisingly expensive. I did not know that. Just like smiling.
But you were doing it now.
But you take it. You take it. I'm trusting you. Goddamn, I hope you know a producer. I really do.
Every time I do this bit, it's very expensive, so I get set back a couple months.
I have not eaten anything off the dollar menu at McDonald's, anything but that, for 5 weeks.
I need
one
to hit.
thing, and then I leave.
I need it.
Four
I gotta live. Gotta live.
You can switch the weapon with the equipper.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're good.
Oh, when I'm here, okay.
Yeah, and then you take your weapon. Okay, that's the weapon you got. You can switch at any time before you go in the turnstile, but once you go in, you are there until you use up all your lives or choose to come back here, and you can't get your like points back as far as I
Alright,
know.
I'm in.
Yeah, this stage is a little tricky, but it's not the worst.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a little tricky. You might end up wanting to pass it off, but you try it out.
Oh,
You're good. To the right. The arrows will point you where they go. Yeah. You're good.
What?
It's over.
What? That's it?
Yep.
Yep.
You can't let a single balloon
And
get
there's
away.
50?
50, yeah.
Is there checkpoints?
No.
It's brutal.
It goes by really fast.
And just so you know, the location of the balloons do not change.
Yeah,
So
the balloons stay the same location every time.
Fuck!
Yep.
Fuck!
It's like. This one is actually legitimately kind of tricky. When I played this one the first time, I was like, wow, this gets pretty
Why do I
hard.
keep getting the hard ones? Motherfuck!
You'll find there aren't really that many easy ones. Matt, if I'm gonna pick someone to take over this, I would probably pick you, because I haven't really played with this control style. You good? Alright, turn around. Don't forget to refill in the ink.
What the fuck am I?
You're good. You're good. You're good. It's not over yet. Okay.
No,
You're good. You're good.
Holy
Behind you, behind
shit.
you.
It's just one.
Alright. Okay, but for at least one of them, I think it's the one at the end, you will have to go up one of these things. You have to paint the side and climb up.
Fuck.
It's gone.
Test fail.
Hey Matt, you want to try this next time on Jam Pack?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Fit a bit. Yeah. All right. So come on back for more Jam Pack.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye, Nate.
Now that's my jam, dog.